Last video, we got a request if I could talk on the pros and the cons of DoorDash. These are just my opinions. I'm a little bit over 4,000 deliveries in, so I am a seasoned dasher. Been doing it for a little while now. I'm in a good market, so I can't really complain, but I do have like a balanced pros and cons list, so we're gonna get into it. And before we do start the video, I just wanna say to anyone that's watching this with the intention, like, should I start dashing? I wanna do DoorDash, but I just don't know. At the end of the day, if you don't try, you'll never know. And I mean, for me personally, my personal experience, it's a great source of extra income, whether you do it part-time, whether you do it full-time. It all just depends on your market. Like I said, you don't lose anything for trying. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. There's no real crazy commitment. Without further ado, we're just gonna hop right into it. We're gonna start with the pros also, by the way. This first half of the video is all gonna be pros. Second half will be the cons. The first thing on the list, and the number one most important to me, the number one seller that got me still in the game, I guess you could say, is the freedom. Just being a dasher, there's just so much freedom that is unmatched, I guess you could say. You're literally on your own time. You're on your own pace. For me personally, the other jobs I've done, I've worked in retail and I've done lifeguarding at gyms. I mean, the gym lifeguarding, that did have a lot of freedom, but retail, not for me, not going back. When I was proposed DoorDash, it was early 2018, 2019, right when DoorDash was peaking. The market wasn't super saturated. You could still make a lot of money now, but like the freedom that comes with DoorDash, you could wear whatever you want. If I want to dash in this hoodie, I'm dashing in the hoodie. If you want to talk on the phone, you're more than welcome to talk to your friends. If you want to have a ride-along buddy, whether that's your girlfriend, friend, someone that wants to learn how to dash, you're more than welcome to start, stop when you want, clock in when you want. Clearly, there's like certain parameters with that. If you're not like top dasher or like diamond tier in the rewards program thing, like you can't start and stop whenever you want. You got to schedule. But outside of that, like, man, you just free. It's a lot of freedom. Second on the list, I'm gonna have to go with the way the payments work. A normal job, you're either getting paid weekly or bi-weekly. You're never normally getting paid the same day unless you do under the table work, you're a drug dealer. I don't know how scammers work, so I can't really speak on that. DoorDash has a payment system where you literally get paid after every single shift, like start and stop. So if I started a shift that only lasted 30 minutes, I'm getting paid instantly right after that. It's gonna go to a debit card or like a DoorDash direct account. For me, I just like the fact that I'm able to access my money as soon as I earn it, if that makes sense. Third on my pros list, I'm gonna just go with the simplicity, like just how easy DoorDash is. Just imagine you're ordering curbside food and you're going to pick it up and you're just bringing it home. Except like your home is a drop off to a different person. The job is super easy. You're not breaking your back besides driving. But you're not picking up crazy heavy things. You're not building anything. Dude, you're just picking up food and dropping it off. It's super simple. You get to sit, walk around, move around constantly, talk to different people. Like, honestly, it doesn't even feel like a job. It's just, yeah. Fourth on the list, this one's like not crazy, but it's like, it's just cool. The fact that the job is outside. Retail, I just hated the fact that I was behind the windows. My whole day's going by and I'm just looking out the window. It just feels like the day is going by so slow. I'm trapped in this box and we're just watching the day go by. Or even at the gym, there's no windows. I'm in this pool and I just see a constant flux of people coming here and there. But at least dashing, if I work full time, I'm outside all day, I'm getting fresh air, just constant change of sceneries. We're going all over town, I'm seeing different stuff. If you do 2 to 3 deliveries, you're gonna kill an hour. Time flies on these shifts, and I think that is just due to the fact that you're just constantly moving, traveling. So to me, that's a pro. I like that. I don't like being in the same spot for too long. I'm not diagnosed with ADHD. I might have ADHD. Work purposes, I just like the fact that I'm able to just be constantly on the move. Lastly, I'm gonna just go with the fact that it's just fast money. On a good day, for me, on a good day, like about 7.5 hours to 8 hours, I'll make around $200. A lot of people complain that this is a close-ended job, or like you can't break a certain threshold. But at the end of the day, for me, someone that didn't go to college, the fact that I can make $20 an hour on most days and That's just like on a normal basis, $20 an hour. Like on a weekend shift, you could easily hit 30 an hour. For me, I'm fine with that. It works for me. I'm not mad. It's quick money. Those are just 5 of the things that I do like about DoorDash though. So for the cons, I do also have another list. First and foremost, the number one thing on my cons list that blows me the most and that I hate is just how DoorDash has changed over the years since I started to now. Back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago, they didn't have as many programs. They didn't have like all these like thresholds that you had to meet. Now acceptance rate actually matters, as to before you didn't really have to have a high acceptance rate to get good orders, top dasher and all these different things, you know what I'm saying? Clearly the market's saturated now, so they do need to have these like requirements and thresholds to just balance out the playing field. But it's just, honestly, I don't like it. I think it's like forcing people to do stuff that they don't need to do, if that makes sense. I'm not one of the people that complains about no tipping and no tippers. Like, at the end of the day, everyone has a choice. You have a choice to accept the offer. You have a choice to decline an offer. But the fact that they added all these different thresholds and just all these certain things, it kind of forces you to do things that you don't want to do, if that makes sense. Number 2 on the list, a con of DoorDash. Another thing that I would put up there that I don't like, the fact that if you do work full-time, part-time, however you choose to work. Even when I worked part-time in retail, they offered you benefits. With DoorDash, no matter what, no matter how many hours you put in, you could put 60 hours in a week, you don't get benefits. I feel like if you do work full-time for DoorDash, they should have some type of benefits, because like you're using your own car, so they should definitely provide you with some type of insurance, some type of health care. I mean, they do have small little packages, but they're not like on the bigger spectrum. Third thing on my list right here, even though I did say I'm in a good market, like when it's good, it's great. I could not complain at all. It holds me down. It gets me what I need out of it financial wise. But when it's slow, it's horrible. Like I said, I'm 4,000 deliveries in. I know when to be out there, when to not be out there. But the times that it's slow, those are the times that I honestly do sit there and I'd be like, damn, like having a real job would be lit right now. Or like having an actual job wouldn't be the worst. Because at the end of the day, if I can't go out there and work, that $200 that I missed that one day is going to just mess me up on my whole week. It does suck sometimes, but that's when it's bad. When it's good, it's great, and I can't complain. Another sneaky con that I could put in here, it's not the worst thing because it's working. At the end of the day, it's work. You gotta get it how you gotta get it. The more that I've worked different jobs and just like growing up, I've realized that there's so many different shifts. You have your traditional 9 to 5. The shift that I worked at the pool was honestly probably the worst shift ever. It was 2 p.m. all the way till 10 p.m. So I don't know if you'd call that afternoon block. You got your graveyard workers, the people that do like the overnight shifts. Those are only 3, you know. But like you can mix the time blocks up. There's really 4. I want to say DoorDash, if you do it full time, has like the worst block. Peak hours on DoorDash are 11 a.m. till about 3 p.m. and then you go from like 4:30 to 8:30. Basically, you could say 11:30 all the way till 8:30 p.m. Your whole day, you're basically just out there. Morning till night, you're working. At least 9 to 5. You get off at 5 if you don't have a long commute. You make it home. You still have some time at night to just chill, lay down, watch your shows, whatever, play video games. But DoorDash full time, you working that whole day block, bro. So it honestly just takes a lot. Takes a lot out, and then you go to sleep, wake up, do it again. That kind of actually does suck. I'm not gonna lie. Lastly, I guess I'll throw one here. Well, we could throw 2. All right, the first one's quick. When you go in a restaurant and they tell you the worst lie in the world, they tell you 5 minutes, you'll never know if it's a real 5 minutes or if they're actually going to take like 20 minutes. They just started making the order and you're sitting there and you just really don't know. People are coming in, ordering, they're getting their food, you've been waiting. And it's just like, bro, that 5 minutes turns into the worst lie ever. I don't ever want to hear nobody tell me 5 minutes ever again. I just want to be like, yo, is it really 5 minutes? Or... Okay, lastly, now I have a new car. If you've been watching this channel, my second video on here, that was the first day I had my new car. Before I had a new car, when I first started dashing, I did not take accountability of my mileage, repairs. If you drive an old bucket beater, do not do DoorDash. It's not for you. I'm sorry. It's going to blow you so bad when you work so hard and then you have to fix your car. Since I got a new car, I'm good. I don't got to worry about no repairs. I don't got to worry about running up mileage. I don't got to worry about none of those things. Just being reckless about your mileage, it does add up. And if you drive an old car, I'm sorry. Hey, when that time comes, just be ready. It's gonna hurt. But outside of those things on the cons list, it's not too bad. Me personally, I enjoy DoorDash. If I had a Tesla, I'm forever a DoorDash driver, okay? I'm totally fine with it. In my market, it's good. I don't have too much bad things to say about DoorDash. It would just be nice if they could give us some benefits. Maybe throw in a little bit more bonuses, bro. Uber Eats has so many bonuses. I personally don't use it, but if DoorDash had those type of bonuses, it would change the game for the employees. Maybe people would take more no-tip orders just to knock out the bonuses. It would balance it out. I don't know. Hopefully, I was able to help some people. I don't know. For me, like I said, I enjoy DoorDash. There's not too much I can complain about it. Easy money. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think, y'all experience, and yeah.